Good day, everyone. Our lesson for today is all about midpoint formula and example or with example. So, but before that, don't forget to subscribe and share this video to your classmates and friends and hit the notification bell for more updates. Also, you can find different subjects in this YouTube channel. Just select the playlist section and finally, please do not skip the ads in this video. Thanks, and now let's proceed to our main topic for today, which is all about midpoint formula with example. So, a coordinate plane is a plane that is divided into four regions. So, as we all know, ito yung tinatawag nilang coordinate plane. Yung iba, tawag dito rectangular plane or x and y plane. So, it is divided in four regions. We have four quarters. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4 by a horizontal line, x-axis, and a vertical line, y-axis. So, nag-intersect sila perpendicularly. And then the location or coordinates of the point are given by an ordered pair xy. So, meron siyang coordinates or sa pag-i-indicate ng location or point, meron tayong tinatawag na coordinates. The midpoint M of a segment AB is the point that bisects um, or divides the segment into two congruent segments. So, based sa definition ng midpoint, um, ang AB halimbawa is a point, no? It's a line segment na kung saan yung M ay point siya na nagbabisect or inahati yung line segment into two congruent segments. If M is the midpoint of AB, then AM is equal to MB are AM is congruent to MB. So, if AB is equal to 6, then AM is equal to 3 and MB is equal to 3. Para maintindihan natin siya, let's have this example. Example, ito yung segment natin. This is AB. Okay? Example lang. So, A and B. So, example, nag-bisect siya. Halimbawa, merong line dyan na halimbawa lang. And then, we call this point as M. According to definition, ang midpoint M, middle, hinahati niya into two segments yung segment na AB, which is AM at saka MB. If AB is equal to 6, therefore AM is 3, and the measurement of MB is equal to 3. So you can find the midpoint of a segment by using the coordinates of its endpoints. Calculate the average of the x coordinates and the average of the y coordinates of the endpoints. So, midpoint formula. The midpoint M of AB with endpoint A, quantity x sub 1 and y sub 1, and B, quantity x sub 2 minus y sub 2 is found by, this is the formula, quantity x sub 1 plus x sub 2 over 2, comma, quantity y sub 1 plus y sub 2 over 2 will be the midpoint formula. Okay, so here, ayan. So, hindi na natin na-explain yan. No? Ina-explain lang nito kung paano lang nabuo yung x sub 1 plus x sub 2 over 2 at saka y sub 1 plus y sub 2 over 2. Okay, let's have na lang na example. So, find coordinates of the midpoint. So, we're looking for the coordinates of the midpoint. So, hinahanap natin yung midpoint, no? Yung x and y ng midpoint PQ, where P is equal to negative 8 and 3 and Q is negative 2 and 7. So, using the, ayan, so by showing you the graph, so this is negative 8, point negative 8, 3 and point negative 2, 7. So, hinahanap natin gitna. Okay? Yung middle, no, yung midpoint. Ano kaya ang midpoint nito? Ano kaya middle ng dalawang points na yan? So, using the midpoint formula, so substitute the given. So, suppose this is x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2. So, x sub 1 is negative 8 and plus negative 2, and y sub 1 is 3 plus 7. So, ito yan. So, we have negative 8 plus negative 2 is negative 10. 3 plus 7 is positive 10. So, negative 10 over 2 and 10 over 2, we have negative 5 and 5. So, negative 5 and 5 will be the middle coordinates of these 2 points. Okay, so yung gitna. On the other hand, we have another example. M is the midpoint of xy. So, yung M daw, midpoint siya ng xy. So, supposed to be, meron tayong xy na line segment. Ito yung x and y. Yung M daw, yung kanyang midpoint. If x has a coordinate, let's say this is x is 2, 7, at yung midpoint niya is 6, 1, hanapin natin si y. Ano daw ang coordinates ni y? So, let the coordinates of y equal xy. So, use the midpoint formula. So, sa midpoint natin, ang m natin is 6, 1 equals, this is x sub 1, tama, and y sub 1. So, we have 2 plus x over 2 quantity y plus 7 plus y over 2. Hinahanap natin ngayon yung coordinates ni y. Okay, para magawa yan, i-separate natin yung ating mga value. So, set the coordinates equal. So, we have, ayan. Ginawa natin is, okay, parang something is, okay, find the x coordinate muna. So, dito sa isa, ito. And then for the multiply both side by 2. So, bakit multiply? Kasi gagawin natin cross multiplication. So, 2 times. Saan ko galing ito? Dito ko galing yan. Okay, by the way. Ito yan. Kinuha ko yung 6, which is the x, at saka ito. So, which means yung partner nito, ito yan. Kasi y. Y siya, no? Siya yung y coordinate. So, we have that one. And then, 2 times 6 is, yan. Pwede naman cross-multiply na lang. Mas mabilis yun para maalis agad itong 2. Okay, 2 times 6 is 12. Diba? Equals, matitira lang is 2 plus x. Kahit hindi ko nagawin ito, okay lang. 2 times 6 is 12. Then, copy 2 plus x. And then, ilipat ko si 2. So, magiging, ayan. Or subtract by doing an addition property of equality. Or just simply transpose negative 2. So, the answer is x equals 10. For the y naman, kukunin ko yung isa na sinabi ko kanina. So, 2 times 1 is 2 equals copy 7 plus y. Ililipat ko siya, magiging negative 7. So, negative 7 plus 2 is negative 5. So, y is negative 5. Pagsasamahin ko, we have 10 and negative 5. Therefore, the coordinates of y is 10 and negative 5. So that's all about the topic about the midpoint formula with example. With that, thank you very much for your listening.